Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We are going to be testing out the brand new recent launch from Jaclyn Cosmetics. Yes, Jaclyn is back at it and she has released her brand new blush and bronzing duo. So naturally, I had to pick this up to test it out for you guys. I did also pick up one of her brand new mini highlighters as well. Now, holiday 2019, after Jaclyn's entire lipstick fiasco, which me personally, I am so overhearing about, she launched her highlighters as well as her mood light setting powders. I did pick up two of the loose highlighters as well as the mood light setting powder in 2019 when they launched, and I was extremely impressed. I do have the mood light powder on today, and I have actually featured her loose highlighters in favorites videos of mine as well. They are absolutely beautiful, truly blinding, lines up with the brand that is Jaclyn Hill. She is very known for her blinding highlights. So today I am going to be demoing this product right here. This is the Blush and Bronzing Duo. I picked mine up in the shades Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. These are just right up my alley for a bronzer and a blush. I actually really like that she launched these as duos and not full-on face palettes, because realistically, these are the two shades that I would be using the most. I think that she did a really good job pairing up the different shades together. Now, like I mentioned, I did also pick up one of the new mini pressed highlighters, which is new to this launch specifically. She launched two shades. I picked mine up in the shade Iced. Now, spoiler, I have been playing with these products a little bit. I did put up a TikTok last night of my first impressions, so I've just kind of been experimenting, layering, swatching, seeing how they work together. Wear time, I did wear it for quite some time yesterday, so I definitely have a lot of thoughts on these products, and obviously I am here to let you know if these are worth spending your coin on. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty. I'm going to demo these for you guys, zoom you in, and obviously I will let you know all of my thoughts, and I have a lot of them. Let's jump into it. All right, so number one, before I put these on my face, I do want to talk about the formula. Jaclyn did say that these are meant to be buildable formulas. They can go on very sheer and they can be built up for intensity. They're also supposed to look very soft, very natural, effortless, and airbrush. So I do want to notate that on the formula. This blush shade definitely does have a sheen to it. The bronzer to me does look pretty matte, but in my opinion, I think it does have just a little tiny bit of a satin finish. So these are going to look somewhat glowy on the skin. It's not supposed to exaggerate texture. It's just overall supposed to be this very ethereal, soft, effortless look, which honestly is right up my alley. I am not a fan of overly pigmented face powders. I like to be able to build things up because, well, I'm not an expert at applying makeup. I have my skill level, I'm confident in it, but I do like something that is just a little bit more sheer and allows me to build up. It leaves a much smaller margin of error for mistakes. So that I will say. Let's dive into this blush and bronzing duo and let's get this on the skin. So I'm going to use this small SL Miss Glam brush right here. This is a round blush brush, and I'm actually going to use this for the bronzer. Like I said, this is not my first time trying out this product. I have played with this. There is a bit of kick up, but the weird thing is when you dip your brush in here and you start to see some of the kick up, you can actually tell how fine this powder is because it doesn't have that typical like thick kick up like with an eyeshadow. It's very like finely milled. I hope I'm explaining that right. It's almost like a dust. That's kind of what it is. It is so finely milled and pressed in here that it's almost like dust that comes up. And it's not a dusty formula, but that's the best way I can describe it. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of the pigmentation on my brush here. So we're going to tap that off, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of swirl this on the cheeks just to kind of give you an idea. Now, this bronzer shade that I picked up, Warm Flush, is just dark enough for me to be considered a bronzer, as you can see. Obviously, this is the side I just applied it on. This is a side where I have nothing. You can tell that it's just ever so slightly enhancing the natural shadows on my face, which I love. I have actually struggled to find a bronzer that actually looks like this on my skin. Another thing I want to mention is how beautiful this buffs in. This looks so incredibly soft and natural and effortless. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning, where this formula feels so buttery smooth and soft, doesn't exaggerate any texture. It just looks so beautiful and effortless. I do want to get some up here so you can kind of get an idea. When I was demoing this on TikTok, people were saying, well, I can barely see this product on you. And like I said, I could have gone a little bit deeper with the bronzer shade, but this is the look that I personally was going for. I wanted a just ever so slightly sun-kissed bronzed look. I wanted to be able to build this up. I wanted to use it for those no makeup days. I wanted to have very soft, effortless bronze. That's kind of what I've been into recently. And as you can see, this powder in this shade is helping me achieve that. Very soft, very effortless, and almost kind of sheer on my skin. I do think I might end up picking up another duo because I would like to try a shade that is just slightly deeper just to kind of see how that looks on my skin. But this is beautiful. I think that this looks absolutely stunning on my skin. Perfect for if you don't like a heavy contour on the nose as well. You can just gently bronze with this on the nose, and you don't have to be super accurate with your application as well. This is going to work for so many different skill levels, comfortability with makeup, application. It's just, I think it looks perfect. I think it looks perfect. Let's go ahead and move on to the blush shade in Warm Flush. I think I called the bronzer Warm Flush, but that's the blush shade. I'm sorry, I correct myself. Or wait, I'm horrible with this. There's no shade. We're moving on. All right, so let's go ahead and try the blush. And I'm going to use this Moda angled brush right here for the blush. And just to kind of show you what that pigmentation is on the brush. And the blush application is very similar, where it does start out quite sheer and you can definitely build it up. But look, it gives me, again, that like kind of just sun-kissed, soft glow that is just absolutely perfect. And I can even bring some of this blush up here on the forehead as well. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. This just looks, the shade is perfection. I love the shade. It's that perfect amount of blush, just blends beautifully, doesn't skip, and it's really just a quick one and done type application. These two shades together work so beautifully. This is just so good. Again, I do want to show you a little bit of kick up there, as you can see, but again, it almost looks like a dust. It's just so finely milled. Let's go ahead and move on to this highlighter in the shade Iced. I'm going to use this LaRousse brush. This is a contour blending brush. I just like to use this for highlight. Now the highlighters, on the other hand, you will see are a bit of a different story. They are blinding off the jump. This is definitely not a formula that you have to build up. They are pretty intense off the jump. As you can see, I get a lot of glow from these highlights, but what I love about this is that they do not exaggerate texture. Sometimes highlighters, I'm 35, they can age you, and I don't feel like this highlighter formula does that. And that's what I look for in a really good highlighter, is one that kind of just sweeps on my skin effortlessly. Sometimes I like a blinding glow. Sometimes I like something a little bit more natural, but this just looks beautiful on the skin. It looks like it's one with your skin and doesn't actually look like it's sitting on top. And the pressed formula as well as her loose formula, they give the same exact effect. It just depends on your preference. Do you want something loose or do you want something pressed like this? They are all absolutely stunning. All right, so one more look up close so you can kind of see how this looks on the cheeks. And now you can get a zoomed out look just to kind of see how it looks. So obviously, as I was applying this, you can tell that I really like this formula. Now I'm going to shock some of you with what I am about to say. If I had to choose a bronzer and a blush and a highlight, and I could never touch any other bronzer, blush, or highlight ever again, I would be totally okay with using this formula right here. I think that this could easily replace 90% of my current collection, if not more. Obviously, I like to rotate and I like to use different things and get a different effect, and sometimes I want different shades and different undertones and different finishes. But if I had to use just these 3 products for my blush, bronzer, and highlight and touch nothing else, I would be 100% okay with it. The formula is a plus. This is hands down one of my brand new ultimate favorite blush and bronzing formulas. It's just the blend and how soft and how natural this looks and how good it looks in person. This is not just something that looks good on camera. This genuinely looks good in person. It is soft. It doesn't look like on camera makeup. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look overdone. It is so soft and natural, and that is what I love so much about this. Like I said, I would like to pick up another duo, something that might be just a little bit deeper, maybe just to mix and match, to layer the different colors. I definitely plan on doing that. This highlighter is gorgeous. The way that this looks on the skin is just as good as the loose highlighters that I have from her launch in 2019. Again, it's just going to be preference. What do you prefer? This, I'm just blown away. I am blown away at how beautiful and effortless this turned out. If you have been debating trying these, 100%, you don't need to debate, try it out. I can almost guarantee that all of you that try this are going to love it if you look for, in a blush and a bronzer, what I look for. Same with the highlights. You are going to be very satisfied with this. Packaging A+, but packaging aside, again, it's the formula that drove it home for me, obviously. This is a beautiful product. Jaclyn also actually announced today that she is going to be relaunching lipsticks, and I could hear the quiver in her voice when she talked about it. I'm sure that she is extremely nervous to be doing this, considering what happened last time. I don't blame her, but I will say that her holiday launch and this launch have been a success. It looks like these products are made in Italy, so it looks like they're very high quality. She is choosing good factories to produce her products, it seems, packaging wise, and I'm actually really excited to try the lip products. It's not going to be the bullet lipsticks, as you can see wherever I posted that photo on the screen here. It's going to be a liquid formula, and there's going to be lip liners, and that is one thing I have to comment about her lip products. When she launched those lipsticks, I was so disappointed about what happened because the undertone of those lipsticks was, I mean, perfection. She hit the nail on the head. A lot of the times with nude lipsticks, no matter what type of shade you're looking for, no matter what your skin tone, there's always an issue with that undertone. It's either too caramely, too peachy, too pink, too gray, too mauve. It's like so hard to find that middle ground of like that perfect nude shade. So I am so excited. I hope she keeps the same vibe going with this new product. I hope that it's not totally matte. I'm kind of hoping that it's more of like a velvety formula. I'm kind of over the matte liquid lipsticks. So that's kind of my hope for it. Leave me comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on all of this. Did you pick up stuff from this recent launch? Did you pick up things from 2019? Did you try her lipsticks? Are you nervous even now at this point to try some of the new products? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and let me know what you think about her relaunching these lipsticks. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. If you enjoyed this video and this content, please be sure to smash the like button. It helps me out so much. And of course, if you want to see more beauty videos just like this one, I like to upload a lot of makeup reviews, get ready with me style videos, and a tutorial here and there, monthly favorites. So if you are into old school beauty videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button and turn on those notifications so you get updated when I upload videos just like this one. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.